Hey everybody, it's Sarah and welcome to my very first National Scrapbook Day blog hop. I'm so excited. Today I am going to take on Jody's challenge where she uses sequins to create a shaker pocket on a layout. Here you can see a big wonky heart and I'm just using a tiny little bit of the Easy Runner Grand to hold it on so I can kind of keep it in place a little bit so I can throw it through my sewing machine. My mother-in-law was very generous in giving me her Husqvarna Designer 1. It is an amazing machine, and she also gave me a big supply of metallic threads in about 20 colors and all sorts of amazing colors. So I actually put in some silver thread into my Husqvarna, and I am sewing on that big vellum heart that I cut out with my silhouette. And then I'm going to fill it full of Wedding Bells sequin mix. I did do 2 passes on the heart just to add a little bit of wonkiness, a little bit, because boy, it is hard to sew in a perfect heart design. So there are the beautiful Wedding Bells sequins. Sorry, you can see my head a little bit. My desk is only so big. And now I am cutting the thread because I need to actually pull it off of my sewing machine to dump those in, because you do get a little bit of static electricity, so you'll see me fudge around with that for a while to get all those sequins in there. Those little stars are so gorgeous, but boy, does static electricity play a little game with you there. And then I think my whole hands were covered in stars for a while, actually. So there we go. We have our shaker pocket element on the layout. Now I'm going to throw it back through my machine, which of course came unthreaded because I'm filming. Okay, now we're going to get the rest of this guy laid down. This layout only took me 15 minutes. I couldn't believe it. I was so insanely tired. I took my girls shopping last night for National Scrapbook Day weekend. We ran up about an hour and a half north, which turned into 3 hours with traffic and dinner, up to the last scrapbook store in Minnesota. We were gone pretty late, and then I hopped on the couch when we got home and watched Adele's scrap stream. So I am super tired and bleary-eyed today, but I'm going to get a lot of fun projects done today and tomorrow. Okay, finally getting the last of my wonky heart sewed down here. You can see I've got a beautiful paper lace doily there waiting. I have a picture of my youngest daughter, Lila, from her dance pictures last year. She had kind of a black and white and silver outfit, so those were the color schemes that I went with. You can also see I've got the letter My there. That is from, let me see, Dear Lizzie Word Thickers, I think from last year, maybe documentary, maybe. I also sent a beautiful Heidi Swap mink bow through my mink machine, which you can get in Jody's shop. And here I'm just cutting the threads off. I also have some Moonshine Delight sequins down there. Those are the bigger kind of silver ones. I've got an older black round kind of chalkboard tag ready to go too. I do a little bit of journaling in white pen on that. And then I've got a couple of Maggie Holmes confetti, what are they? Almost like kind of a wonky leaf pattern. I've got a clear one and then I've got that silver one. Here I'm just getting a little bit more in frame so you can see. There's my Easy Runner Grand, which you can also get in Jody's shop. It is amazing. Everyone complains about their ATG guns. I have never once had a problem. It's never gotten stuck. It's never misfed. It's never done anything bad or naughty ever. Here I'm just putting some pop dots on the back of my picture to pop it up so I can tuck some stuff behind my picture. I got my lace doily down, and I think I decided to stand up here. Yep, I did. Okay. Now I'm going to tuck, that is an acetate Maggie Holmes from confetti, kind of wonky leaf thing. Get that in there. And then there is the one that I sent through my die cut machine with some beautiful silver glitter paper. There's that bow, and look how easy it is to use that Easy Runner Grand. You don't even have to lay it down flat to smush the bow. There's the My, because it's going to be called My Tiny Dancer. I love to use 2 different thickers for a title. I think it looks gorgeous. And I already pulled that out ahead of time so you guys wouldn't have to watch me fumble with my thickers for 5 minutes straight. And then you can also see some black, white, and silver glitter stars that I just hand punched really quick. Got those ready to go for filming. And then up in the corner there's a big foam black star that I pulled off that same word thicker sheet. I've got some Kaisercraft gems, some Kaisercraft pearls, a couple of Webster's Pages enamel stars ready to go, a couple black Webster's Pages dots. I just kind of wanted to have everything ready to go so you don't watch me fumbling around with my usual lack of fingernails because they always get broken at work. Okay, here I'm going to do some journaling with a white Jelly Roll pen. There you see I just tested it on the back there just to make sure it worked. I think I wrote Lila all dressed up for pics or something like that because the dance company that she is in, they always go for professional pictures like every May. So I think actually Monday we're going for more pictures of this year. There I've got some beautiful Heidi Swap Color Shine in tinsel. And I made a mild mess with this. Thank goodness for baby wipes. I don't have any more babies, but I have lots of baby wipes. There I just put an old 4x4 snap pocket over the picture so I don't get that all splattered full of yick. And there I made quite a goopy mess, but it actually turned out okay. It dried much more silver than black. This was the first time I had used that tinsel. And there I grabbed a baby wipe because that is my nice pink filming mat, and I don't want to get that dirty. Okay, just getting you back in frame. And now I'm just going to start sticking stuff on. Here are the Moonshine Delight sequins. I love those. They're huge and so reflective. I like to tuck them behind things. There you can see I tucked one in there. And I'm just using my Tombow Mono multi-adhesive, which I have 2 bottles rocking right now because I just love the stuff. I know some people have a hard time with it dispensing. I usually don't. I have more of a hard time with that darn glossy accents, and I was not going to be fighting with that on camera today. So there I've got my little AC Knockout, like 0.375, and then I've also got a Teresa Collins, like 1/2 inch star punch that I got, I think, at Joann's. And I'm just sticking all those stars on, usually along the edge. That's kind of how I roll. There's that star. It's kind of big, so I'm tucking it a little bit behind the pictures. And I'm just going to town, embellishing with my usual Kaisercraft gems, enamel dots, just giving it that finished little look. I love using them on the edges of things, especially when they're larger. There you can see I did around the edge of that beautiful Heidi Swap mink bow. And I'm just adding all my little finishing touches on here. And there will be some stills at the end. I think it's going to cut out soon because I think I'm just about done. I'll probably wave goodbye. So thank you everyone for watching my first NSD blog hop. I hope you're enjoying everyone's projects from the weekend. Here I'm just going to use my good old Becky Higgins stamp to stamp the date. It was last May. So thank you everyone so much. I hope everyone had a wonderful, fun, crafty NSD weekend. And you can catch me on Spiegel Mom Scraps blog every single Monday. And I do a YouTube video the last Monday of every month called Shake It Mondays. Bye, everybody.
Mom, can I go to... I'm gonna...